Now, preparing for international, we will go now to your preparation questions.
Ooh, listen, it's a
Okay.
full schedule. Let me tell you that.
No worries.
It's
Okay.
I'm like it feels like the Olympics, and it is. It is.
Yeah.
So I work out 6 times a week, and I choose it. It's my choice. I do hair and makeup preparation on a weekly basis. I do life coaching, which is really preparing holistically. So it isn't only going there being like, oh, I've got this bikini bod, I can do Q&A. No, 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 no. Mentally, spiritually, physically, psychologically, you need to go in there mentally fit, physically fit, spiritually fit. Because Miss Universe is multifaceted. It's not only one that covers 2 boxes. And I want to go in there being like, listen, this is Natasha. I'm here to cater for all the needs that Miss Universe has. So it's hard work. We sit, we analyze, we really work on my being as a human, really inside out. We obviously practice all the stuff that people would think. We do fittings. But you know what? The most important part for me isn't the swimsuit walk. It isn't the it isn't the closed door interview. Yes, it's important and it gets you to the top. But you need to get the foundation right. And that takes a while. So every week I'm dedicated to Miss Universe. I'm dedicated to my business. I'm dedicated to my well-being. And if anything doesn't fall in that category, unfortunately, I can't get my attention at this moment because I have 7 weeks left. And it's really a time where you have to choose at what's going to add to my journey, what's going to add to Natasha, and what's going to add to going to Miss Universe. Sorry, did I answer the question? I feel like I'm just chatting to you guys.
No. Just
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. You answered like your answer was for like 2 other questions, so that's fine.
But what's the most difficult part of your preparation so far?
I think it lagged again, Amir.
Huh?
I
It
think it
did.
lagged again.
Yeah, so you guys can, if you ask me the question, also just type it for me, but you can say it for the audience, obviously that's
Yep.
listening, so I don't get the question wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Drew, you can ask now, Drew.
Yeah. So earlier you mentioned that you have hashtag Destiny Design.
Mm, mm.
So that aims to help South African fashion designer entrepreneurs an opportunity to showcase their talent. So could you tell us a bit more about it?
Mm, of course. So this is going to be a fashion show on the 10th of April. Like I said, alongside my Miss Universe farewell, and we actually already selected the designers. So it's 13 designers, including myself, Natalia Jeffries, and we are going to do a fashion show with 2 pieces on each model. And those pieces we are going to auction with raising funds to obviously support fellow entrepreneurs that had struggling times during this pandemic. But also alongside that, we have people like Quiche IP, which specializes in patents and all those legal aspects. We're getting them on board to really equip those business owners, to really assist them with the necessary tools, giving them the platform, the exposure to give them the opportunity to showcase their talent. But alongside with that, we really want them to walk away knowing that they can pick themselves up, that they can pick their businesses up, because there's nothing as empowering. And that's exactly why I think it's so important to do something where you have the same or similar experience. My business really empowered me to be able to study. Like I said, it was giving me the opportunity to buy my own first car. So it's stuff like that where I really do see the true power in being a business owner or businesswoman or entrepreneur, to really be relying on yourself, to be self-efficient, moving forward in your life, because we all know so many people are losing their jobs, and I think it's time for job creation, and whether that's working for yourself, being a creative yourself. I think it's so much more important to be able to go in the direction that you want to go into and not necessarily work for someone because you need a salary.
Yes.
Okay. Now, aside from Destiny Design,
Mm.
what is the what is the other cause that you would like to advocate and why?
So for me, it's obviously alongside with the supporting business owners, it's women empowerment in general. And why I say something in such a a broad spectrum is this is exactly why there is a platform such as Miss Universe. It's really supporting fellow women. And I don't think ever in my life I would stop advocating for women, all their needs, all their aspirations and dreams. So for now, it is entrepreneurs and it's supporting fellow business women, empowering them. And we know how hard it is in the workplace with women and men to just get your piece of cake or your chance, and as a woman in the workplace. But broader than that, it's really empowering women wherever they go.
Okay, that
And now,
was
before we move forward to the fan questions, I have a little personal question.
Yes, please ask.
Yep, yep. So, last December, you posted on your Instagram that you contracted the coronavirus, and because of this, you weren't able to spend Christmas with your loved ones. So, how did this experience change your outlook in life?
You know what? I got asked the question at South Africa with the top 5, and I think the question was, if I have it right, was we are going during this troubling time. How could I tell someone who lost everything that I think things are going to be okay? I think that was the question. And I still stand by my answer saying that it's so important to look what you have left rather than what you lost. And I actually only went to test because my mother tested positive. And we were busy with Miss Universe prep. So I had to put that on hold until I got my results back. And I got it back positive. I was really shocked because I didn't have extreme, like, what do you say?
Symptoms.
Yeah, like I didn't have the symptoms. Thank you. The symptoms in Afrikaans. And actually, when I contracted COVID, I started to get shortness of breath. I slept a lot. I was so fatigued. And I think mentally it was the hardest. It wasn't physically, it wasn't feeling sick. It was mentally knowing this is the first Christmas I'm not going to spend with my family. This is the December holiday. And in South Africa, December holidays are summer. So you kind of go out, you go to the beach. It's really like holiday season. And I had to sit in my house and I couldn't even exercise. I couldn't swim. I couldn't do anything. And it was quite tough because knowing you go to Miss Universe, you want to be busy preparing, not sitting at home on your couch recovering from COVID. Like it was so hard mentally. And that's why I was sitting there being like, just look at what you have left, not at, the lost time in this December. I was like, I still have this platform, still work towards Miss Universe, still have my family. And I think I was most stressed about my grandfather. He is 81 years old. And I was so concerned because we went the 16th of December, we went to the shops together. And 2 days after that, I tested positive. So I was really concerned because he's like my father. And so, yeah, mentally it was hard. I'm just so grateful. I think I went into isolation for 10 days and I really did get better quite soon.
Yep. And we're very happy that you're all fine now, and we can see you on the Miss Universe stage.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but now it's the most awaited of the fans because over the past week, we asked them to submit their questions that they want to ask you, and we got some really tough questions from the fans. And this segment called Ask the Queen. So, are you ready, Natasha?
The Queen. Wow, that's very like royal, Ask the Queen.
Okay, the first question is from Ashi Candido Salazar. What would you do if fear was not a factor and you would not fail?
Wow. If fear was not a factor, that would be